Hi guys, welcome off the 10th. My name is Grist, and today, keeping up with tradition, we're doing another beer review from the Grist Brewing out of St. David's, Ontario, Canada. New brewery to me. We're doing the third beer that I picked up. Well, I didn't pick up, PJ picked up for me. So we're gonna take a look at this beer right here. I pulled it out of the fridge about a half hour ago and it's still fucking cold, but we're gonna let it warm up as I'm drinking it. We're gonna take a look at the Secord Stout. This beer, there we go, I guess. The Secord Stout, a couple guys at work who have been to the Grist have had this beer and they're like, you know what? It's pretty fucking good. So I'm kind of excited to try this one. I love my stouts, and since we're in a fucking cold spell in this early spring, apparently, I really wanted to get into this one before the summertime kicks in or the late spring cut kicks in with the hot, warm weather, which I might be off the stouts, but not really, because I've got stouts back there. I got stouts in the fridge. I got stouts upstairs. Big boys. And I love having my stouts whenever I can. They're fucking my favorite style of beer, apparently. Because fucking Bring Out Your Dead was the fucking best shit I've ever had in my entire life. Regardless, I'm excited to have this one. So let's take a look at this can right here. All right, like I said, from the Grist Brewing or Craft Brewery out of St. David's, Ontario, Canada. We're taking a look at the Secord Stout. This is a stout that's coming in at 5% alcohol by volume. It's in a 355 milliliter can. Not much to say on this one, but as much as I like to say that it's in Niagara Lake or St. David's or in between fucking Niagara Falls and Niagara Lake, on the side of the can here, it does say St. David's, Ontario. So regardless, that's where I'm going to say they're from. If it says it on the can, I'm going to believe them. I'm going to link to these guys right here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna link it up here. Their website, they're at thegrist.ca. Check out these guys. I'm excited to go there eventually. I haven't been there yet. Still in the middle of the week. I still haven't been there, but whatever. I will get there. I shit you not. It's gonna happen. Let's get into this beer right here. Oh, okay. Well, this one's full, as you can tell. It's fucking just coming right out of the can. Let's pour it right into the counterpart glass. And oh, there we go. All right, so this one's poured. I didn't even mean to pour that aggressively. It just wanted to keep pouring. Okay, this beer is not black. It's actually pretty transparent through the light. Anyway, so let's take a look at this one. I'll do the stout side. There you go. Okay, once the head dissipates, which is actually not, it's not going anywhere. It looks black on camera, but as I poured it, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed on camera, but when I was pouring it, there was tons of light going through this one. So it's pretty much kind of like newish motor oil, because used motor oil is black. New motor oil is definitely brown. This one was kind of in between both. So yeah, it also poured off with a thick head on this one. Big soapy bubbles, off-white colored head. I'm so actually surprised how much whiteness there is coming off of this head, to be honest with you, but yeah. I'm gonna try to sniff this one, but may have to wait. Nope, I don't have to wait. Okay, I can totally smell the stout qualities on this one. All right, roastiness. Definitely, we're getting a little bit of a coffee roast on the malt here. Which is nice, because that's gonna definitely add some bitterness to this beer. And there's chocolate. There's tons of chocolate coming through this beer. I'm excited to have this one. Like I keep saying, at 5% as a regular session stout, as I guess we want to call it. I got a feeling it's going to be a thin body, which is fine because I don't expect this one to have a big, thick, viscous body on it. I don't expect that. I can't even compare this one to any kind of barrel-aged imperial stout or anything like that. This is basically a sit-down at a bar session stout at 5%. So I'm trying to delay sipping this because of the head. I'm waiting for the head to go down. So I just want to keep talking. But you guys are probably sick of me talking, so let's take a sip of this beer here. Cheers. Okay, this one's good too. Fucking 3 out of 3. However, so far, to be honest with you, because I try to keep my reviews as honest as possible, out of the 3 beers I've had from these guys, I had the hazy IPA, I had the lemon meringue sour, And now I'm having the Secord Stout. So far, this is the least favorite of mine so far. I mean, I like having all kinds of beers, but when I say it's my least favorite, it's kind of one of those where if I go to the brewery and I order something, this is probably not going to be on the top of the list that I'm going to have. Bluntly said, basically that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, let's talk about the body and mouthfeel on this one. Body on this one, at 5%, I knew it was going to be thin. It definitely is. It's a thinner stout, I guess. It's reaching maybe high end of thin. Surprisingly, this beer, as for a stout, is thinner than the lemon meringue sour. The lemon meringue sour had a bigger body at 4%. And this one, for a stout, you would think a stout would be a little bit heftier and a bit bigger of a body, but it's not. It's a thinner body than that. If we're sitting in the thin range, kind of high end of thin, sure. At obviously 5%, you can't tell. This is definitely a session fucking stout for sure. You know what? To be honest with you, it's a good starter stout. This is one of those stouts that if you go to a brewery or if you go to even in the LCBO, if you pick up a 5% stout, they all pretty much taste like this one. Okay, so let's talk about the tasting notes on this one. You start off with a little bit of a chocolate and coffee roastiness, basically at the same time. A little bit of sweetness at the beginning with that chocolate kind of note on it. And then about halfway through the palate, you get that bitterness. Now that bitterness is probably from the malt and that roastiness. I don't know what they're using for hops or anything like this on this beer, but that bitterness is there and it's giving you a mild to moderate, I guess, drying finish on this one. Kind of making you want to keep going back for beer. Aftertaste on this one, it's basically a generic stout aftertaste. If you drink stouts, you know what I'm talking about. It's nothing that like viscous, or it's nothing that you're gonna, smack your lips after you're drinking it and go, that's a fucking fantastic aftertaste. Nothing blowing my socks off on this one is basically what I'm trying to say. Guys, the Secord Stout from the Grist is good. It's a good entry level, I guess, stout. It's a safe stout. And you know what? That's what I'm gonna say. It's a safe, easy drinking, sessionable stout. Is basically what it is. If I had another one of these, you know what? And now that I'm thinking about it, if I do get another one of these, I'm gonna throw through the physics, try to kind of bring up the body, sonicate the shit out of the beer, give it a nice Guinness kind of like head on it, and try to thicken up that body. This may actually surpass my expectations, but regardless, it's still gonna taste the same whether I drink it now or in the actual physics. It's okay, to be honest with you. It is the third favorite out of the 3 beers I've had so far. Got one more. It's an Italian Pilsner. It's upstairs. Gonna review that one as well this week, so we're gonna see how that one stands up with this one, and then I'll probably list them in order of my favorites for the first 4 beers from the Grist Brewing out of St. David's, Ontario. Anyway, guys, I'm done with my own opinion, and in my own opinion, if you like a generic stout, the Secord Stout is definitely the way to go at the Grist Brewing in Niagara Lake. See, I said fucking Niagara Lake in St. David's. It's all right. Anyway, guys, I'm done with my own opinion. If you liked the video, click the like button down below. If you guys have been to the Grist and you've had this beer, comment down below. Let me know, guys, what you thought. Other than that, I'm done. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye-bye.